everyone, and we are in Russia. We are in St. Petersburg, Russia, and I don't know how to feel. If you don't already know, which if you're a new subscriber, hi, subscribe, that'd be great. I was born in Russia, not in St. Petersburg. I was born in Ekaterinburg, which is by the Ural Mountains. Super fun fact. But I've never been back, so I'm a little, I don't know. I'm excited. I don't really know what to feel, and of course it's freezing and it's not doing Russia very much justice. But I'll give you a better view. It's just very dark and cold. But I'm excited to see my culture, get to learn some more about it, and it's an all-day tour, so this vlog will hopefully be somewhat enjoyable for you. I know some people don't enjoy watching the tours or get bored by watching people speak, so if you want to skip through it, that's fine. But here's the view that we have going in to the port. All of the seagulls.
A little black box, which is a radio receiver, and a little piece in plastic, which is the earpiece. We'll be using these gadgets 2 times today. In the morning in Catherine's Palace, where we're heading to right now. It's a summer residence of the Russian royal family, located outside St. Petersburg and 20 kilometers to the south of the city, and the driving time is approximately 1 hour, maybe a bit less, but still about 1 hour. When we come to the palace, we'll put on this radio. On the way I will explain to you how to connect, how to switch on, how to adjust, and this sort of things. The location of St. Petersburg is wonderful, but not the climate, not the weather. We have 4 seasons in St. Petersburg, 4. And our seasons are cold, almost winter. It's the first one. The second one is called just winter. All this year was on the 28th of April.
Wow.
Yeah. We have northern location, but still this year it's something else, you know. It's more than usual, more cold than usual. Still, it's all changed. Nowadays, there's greenhouse effects and changing of the climate. We had +6 centigrade at New Year night, and we had +6 centigrade in early May days. The same. Makes no difference whether it's a romantic gift. On the contrary to the furniture from the panels, furniture from the palace and the panels were not removed from the palace and were not taken to the far east of Russia. They were left in the palace. We did not have enough time for that, so they were left. And when Nazis occupied the palace, they just stole them. Since 1942, nobody has seen amber panels anymore. And you may say, so what? What are you going to show us today? For 20, it's a detective story, you know. I'm surprised why nobody has shot a film yet about it. How Russians were searching for where Nazi hid amber panels from Catherine's Palace. Searching in Königsberg, in a castle, in a basement where they could hide them. Searching in Poland, in one of the mines, where somebody saw something suspicious like these boxes which might be with amber panels. Searching here and there and everywhere, but everything was in vain. We did not find anything. 24 years of searching, and they stopped doing it in 1979. The government said, so what? Let's reproduce them. Let's take old photographs which are kept in archives and try to inlay wooden panels with amber again. We started this work in 1979, and the work was on for another 24 years. They finished in 2003. This is Egyptian gates. decoration in ancient Egyptian style. That's why the name. When we get into the palace, if you say it's necessary after we come from the cloakroom, I will give you time for facilities, stop for toilets. They are inside the palace, they come free. And then we'll go and see what is inside. So the residence was surrounded with parks. These parks, right and left, are public areas. They were not part of the residence. And when we come up closer, you will see what is the palace park like. Fortunately, no raining. No, it seems to me. Seems to me not raining. What do you say? Stopped. Just maybe dripping a bit. Our palace will be straight ahead visible, blue and white structure. You will definitely recognize it.
Можно даже не за угол не поворачивать, а вот остановиться. Да? Ну тогда так и
Oh yeah.
life, and that big painting on this side shows us, it's called the introduction of the fiancé to parents. When you were first introduced to his mom, how did you feel?
Uncomfortable.
Nervous, at least. And now let's see. Shoes, slippers, t-shirts, jeans, and especially the baby. This dress, these feathers. What about the even a pacifier. Rock crystal top, look at it. The baby, and gilded handle. Families, wealthy families, showed off, showed their wealth. That is the main reason why the baby, even the baby, is dressed in this way. I do not think that the baby was a boy. Because even in the 19th century, before the child reached the age of 7, they were dressed in the similar style as girls, in dresses. So in all portraits, if there is a child, you will not distinguish, just maybe the eyes or just the way the child looks, whether it's a boy or a girl.
That's a guy. Yeah.
Look at them. Look at them.
Like I'm real.
Romanesque style can be easily recognized. Every painting of him, ancient Greek gods and goddesses, the god of life. Never something. Veins visible. So veins here. Blue veins visible. That's why blue-blooded. Not having some kind. Never working. So blue-blooded people.
Okay, no, what is blooded? Penis.
Not
Not tall at all.
Not tall at all.
Now look, heads left, where I tortured you today. Across the river. Across the river. Big green building, white columns, statues on the roof, Winter Palace. It was where there was the main staircase. And all these ballrooms for playing basketball and generals. Then comes little green one. It's where there was Peacock, level 2. And then yellow one, where there was Michelangelo statue. And then behind the yellow, not visible from the river, one more, where we saw green vases of malachite, and where we saw the portrait of the king with two right-hand gloves. It's in the building behind. We do not skate because we do not realize that after the river freezes, the snowfall comes and covers the surface of the water with ice, or with snow. You can hardly skate. Who knows, what is this boat moving very fast? 202. Right, heads right. Now what's that? Hydrofoil, yeah. The river is quite deep, but then comes the Gulf of Finland, which is shallow. And big boats can hardly go there besides the Maritime Canal. Disney, by the way, to come to the pier.
Good morning, everybody. It is only like 2:40 in the morning, and can you just acknowledge this? It is 2:40 in the morning, and the sun is coming up. I can't get over this. I don't think I've recorded any. Sorry, I look a mess too. I've been sleeping since like 5 after we got off our excursion yesterday. Anyway, I don't think I recorded anything about, like, the sun never setting or, leaving the sky. It has not once been pitch black outside. Like, the sun will somewhat go down around like 11:30, and it's 2:40 in the morning, and it's already like basically like 6 o'clock in the morning at home. I knocked out after our Russian excursion. It was all day. We got up at like 6 and just kept moving. I did get my passport stamp, which is so cool, 'cause if you didn't already know, I was born in Russia, so it's just really cool to have that there. But yeah, the sun is rising, or just getting a little bit higher. Again, we're in the Baltic Sea. The Baltic is very green. Never really realized that until now. And yeah, I'm a fan.